All right. So I went ahead and did training. I used the training points already, so that's done. I didn't use our activity points, though. I don't know if Shamir has any dialogue with anybody in Scarlet Blaze. I tried doing, like, pairing her with a couple people when I was doing training, and she didn't get dialogue with any of them. So, I don't know. She's a lone wolf. Maybe she doesn't have any.
Care to make yourself useful?
But we can do some chores. Oh, I can put these two together. Why not?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, not even with Petra.
We'll see it done speedily.
I tried, man. I put Shamir with
the job done.
Yuritsa and Manuela just because I thought, well, maybe they're, you know, they all worked at the church together. Put her with Hubert because they both like coffee. Put her with Happy because they have supports in this, and there was I don't think there is any. Shamir has a rather limited pool of responses, if I recall correctly. Leonie would be maybe the only other one I can think of. I could try. Yeah, maybe. Unfortunately, Shamir loves Catherine. Which is probably her biggest flaw. Well, this is more than I was expecting. Oh, probably because we got to part 2, so some of these unlocked. I was gonna say. Let's have dinner. Kat, do you want me to bring Manuela to dinner?
Hunger is the true enemy.
I'll give you that Manuela content that you've been craving. No, not that one. I was gonna bring her and Dorothea. Shamir loves someone else toxically. Girl, what do you guys both like? My word. I have to scroll. I can't see everything. Give Dorothea the sword fighting classes in Three Hopes. One of Dorothea's 3 houses strengths includes swords. She does pretty well in a sword class. There we go. I found something.
Solid, solid.
Today must be a special occasion if you've invited both of the Middle Franc Opera Company's latest and greatest.
Based on our friend's confused expression, I don't think that's quite it.
Cheese doesn't know what an opera is. That brings you back to the days of Kat drawing sexy Manuela and her crow. Oh, those were the days, weren't they? The good old days.
Solid, solid.
Let me ask you something, Hubert. Have you ever told Edelgard that you, mealtime is when you put food in your mouth, not your foot.
Come back whenever
We
you're
still have
hungry.
some of the best dialogue together. You can further expand the menu. It'll show every character that likes a certain meal. How do I further expand it?
Hunger is the true enemy.
If I can do that. Oh, I just have to press it twice. Fucking. Okay. Thank you. I wish it would go back to the second. Oh, I can just do it like that. Well, that's easier, isn't it? Didn't know that was the thing. You miss Manuela's voice. Kat, do you want me to take her on an expedition? I'll do it. I wish you could have seen her
This is
supports
great.
with Gerald. They're
I bet
so
anyone would
cute.
love this.
You would have loved him for her.
Well, this is a welcome change. Lately, I feel like we've been eating nothing but what we forage from the surrounding hills.
Yes,
I have no idea why the
know.
default screen is
It's
the one
just
they
that
went
I've
with.
been
Gives no
doing so
useful
many
information. It
experiments, I
doesn't.
lack the funds for proper meals.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I will later. I forgot Count Burgley's is hanging out.
Hey, could you spare a
Hey, Manuela,
moment?
you want to go on a date? Manuela. Are we allowed to make Edelgard free McFlurries? I'm pretty sure that's in the contract.
Sorry for the wait. My hair simply would not behave today.
Wow. It doesn't matter where we go. We're gonna have an event. Let's go to the waterfront.
Oh, are you taking me somewhere we can be alone?
That's emotes for hey girl, hey.
The scenery here is simply divine. Why, I wouldn't be surprised to see the goddess herself enjoying a dip here.
You see a young couple on a boat in the distance. Their love-struck laughter echoing across the water surface. You're not sure if you feel envy or annoyance. Is this the same people we saw when we went on an expedition with Hubert? Like, they're just so in love, they keep going on boat rides? Worry about getting seasick?
A boat ride with someone you admire is no time to be getting queasy.
You blushing. Manuela, you're so gay. Accept it. Dreams of the future.
My dream of becoming a diva already came true. Now, all that's left is to live out the rest of my days with that special someone, wherever they are.
Should we offer encouragement? She's in chat. It's me, Cat. Aw, poor Cat. I'm your special someone. Cat, there was a fanzine that was dedicated to Manuela, and I was gonna get it for you for Christmas, but they were sold out, and I'm sad about it. It's Nod, is it? Oh, thanks, Rebel.
It's showtime.
See, I thought offer encouragement, but okay. How rude of them to sell. I was like, yo, this is dedicated to Manuel. That's perfect for Cat. When did it release? Pretty, like, not that long ago. It's pretty recent, Joker. I have the Twitter saved so that in case they have, like, extras or something. Let's ask about her family.
My parents inspired me to become a diva, and I'm forever grateful to them for it.
Be doubtful, rude. Is this another nod or an ask for more details situation? Ask for more details.
Actually, everyone has at least a little darkness in them. Is there really anyone out there who is truly pure?
It's gotta be this one.
Oh, right.
That can be alluring too. The conversation is wildly engaging. All right, Kat, are you ready to
You're
observe?
Really staring. Mind if I jump to conclusions about what that means? I enjoy having my hair touched, but only when I like the person doing the touching.
Kat, are you looking respectfully?
You know, your inappropriate staring is actually cheering me up. By the goddess, that's sad. Ugh. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Poor hair, Kat.
Well, this puts a smile on my face. Invite me along anytime you like. I'll be waiting.
There you go, Kat. Perfect expedition.
Care to make yourself useful?
Also, if you want to see something funny. I think this is the one. Yeah.
Counting on you both.
Best keep those hopes of yours firmly planted in the dirt.
Very well.
She hates
I will
cleaning.
join you. We all must do our fair share.
It just makes me laugh that she comments on it. She's like, fuck this. Nominate Shamir? I can do that. We haven't hung out with Shamir. So why not? Is she gonna... There she is. She just had to take a second. Cranky Shamir is cranky.
It's not like I have anything else going on.
Thanks, Shamir.
This should be fun.
Not like anything had anything better to do. I just realized she carries her quiver on her side and not on her back.
I feel like I can let my guard down here. It's a nice change.
hanging around with me is so safe, right? Like, let's ask about friends.
Considering how few of them have ever fought for a living, I think they're handling themselves quite well.
I mean, agree? We don't know these people. Yeah, Act Dependable seems like the best option. How could you argue with that? You don't know who her friends are. What do you think of me?
You're pretty stoic. I like that about you.
She's stoic. She's... I don't know about that. This one I'm not sure. Absolutely adore Shamir's color palette. Love me some teals and blacks together. Oh yeah, it's lovely. Wow. She's confused cheese with Byleth.
We almost won the battle.
Yeah,
between
cheese
Dagger
isn't
and
really...
Empire.
I don't think cheese is
Then
that
one
stoic.
man changed everything.
You're the Minister of Military Affairs. Declare that you'll surpass him, so you find that hard to believe. I would imagine it would be this one. I think your friends suck.
I'm impressed.
Cheese is just a little dumb.
What's with that look? You trying to hit on me? Alright, friend. Shoot your shot.
Damn, that was abrupt and to the point.
Like what
I
did
was
with
not
my hair?
expecting that.
Feel free to copy it. I don't mind. You want to roll some dice? Because yeah, that's where I keep them.
In your boobs? That seems
I'm
uncomfortable.
impressed.
Kat, is that where you keep your D&D dice? What flower does she like? Does she like sunflowers? Is she the one that likes sunflowers? I think she and Petra do? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay. I'll give her sunflowers.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Jameer's flirty today. Jameer with that titty dice. Always carry spare dice for emergencies.
Never
Yeah.
a dull moment with you. Let's do this again.
Just in case you need to play D&D and it's an emergency. If you give Shamir your whistle, Shamir will give you her boob dice. That sentence sounds wrong out loud. Bye, Shamir. All right, so we need to talk to Edelgard before we can do
Shall we?
anything. We're having a meeting. Battle suggestions. The titty gives good luck to the dice rolls. I think it gives all new meaning to Snake Eyes, doesn't it?
I have a strategy.
Slightly increase the class experience gained while training with swords, axes, gauntlets. Let's do swords.
I will endeavor my hardest.
Shall we?
Cheese would never wash those dice again. Ew! The dice would be all boob sweaty.
What do you think?
Don't worry, we got this.
Hey!
Thinking about my friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Oh, remember those? I don't. We got the whistle. You guys wanted me to give it to Edelgard? I can do that. Should we give our whistle to Edelgard this day? Who knew we'd be talking about Shamir's boob sweat on her dice today? You never know what we're gonna talk about. They died in the first 10 minutes. They did.
Do you have a moment?
Do you remember them? I don't. They made no impression. Here's my whistle girl.
And what have we here? I suppose it's only right I give you this.
Imperial coat of arms pin as a gift. Aw, she gave me a pin. I love pins. Thanks, boo. Mwah. Mwah. That's as close as I can get. Alright, the OT3 has happened. I've already married myself, and now I'm marrying Edelgard. She knows Kita so well. She does. I love pins. It's a problem. It's a dark magic ritual. Stick the dice near your heart, cleavage, and you'll always roll true. Also, they're made of the bones of her ancestors. Oh dear. So you're saying it's like one of the relics? The polycule has been completed. See, every time you guys say that, I think you're saying polycute, which also works. You put her on the spot, so she's like, take this pen I was carrying. Do you imagine? You're just like, have this, I guess. All right, so what? Oh, we got to name with Mercy. Okay. Let's watch.
Today's training was a total mess. My feet are killing me.
80 likes to write, so I think that's a very heartfelt gift. I think one of her missing items in Three Houses is a quill pen, maybe? I think it is. So, I could see that.
We need to stay in
Hubert's
peak
mad
shape,
it was
though.
his
You
favorite
never know when we
pen.
might get tossed into a battle.
True. We've got to be ready for anything.
You look too young to be in this army, but then again...
Mercedes? You daydreaming again? Gotta say, you've been acting all kinds of weird lately.
Have I? I feel perfectly fine, I assure you.
You sure? Back when we had that tea party, you looked so... I don't know... sad.
I suppose I can't hide anything from you. Things like tea parties with dear friends, or seeing the trainees work so hard to improve. It reminds me of how things were before the war, if just for a moment.
You mean back at the academy?
Yes, and before that, when I lived with my mother and my little brother. It also reminds me of the time I spent studying with friends at the School of Sorcery in the capital. Things may not have been easy then, but I would give anything to return to those days.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen you get this sentimental about something.
The feeling surprises even me. All my years, I've gone wherever the current of life chose to sweep me. In truth, I used to think nothing ever went precisely how I wanted it to. But looking back now, I realize just how joyous all those moments really were. And yes, I'm aware it isn't good to dwell so heavily on the past, but I can't seem to help myself.
And that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with getting sentimental. Nobody's gonna judge you for reliving one or two good memories every now and then.
Thank you, truly. You're such a kind person.
Still, you shouldn't keep all your emotions bottled up like that. We might not go back to the peace of the old days anytime soon, but we can still have tea parties. I'm always here to listen if you ever need to get something off your chest, Mercedes.
You mean that? I'm so glad to hear it. In that case, why don't we have one right now?
Sure, I don't mind. But why now?
Because I used the money I'd been saving up to buy some more ingredients. Remember how we were talking about all those different kinds of delicious fruit desserts before? Well, I went ahead and whipped some up.
I can never turn down an invitation like that. Can't wait to see what you came up with.
Desserts. Aw, Mercy. You want to join? Oh right, Linhardt has a bee with Leonie. We need to get that. You know Mercy's desserts are amazing. Oh, definitely.
Linhardt, come on, this is no time to be snoozing.
Rebel!
Really, Caspar? It's not even midday yet.
We're well into midday, Linhardt.
Not
Yes,
for
but the warm rays
Linhardt.
of the sun
His
and
day
gentle
starts at
cooling
noon.
breeze have utterly enraptured me. So on that note, it's back to sleep.
I'm gonna rip that blanket right off you. Now get up, because I found something
Does he bring
amazing.
a blanket to sleep in the grass?
How many times in my life have I heard that from you?
I mean, I
only
guess
to
that would
find
block
the
the
truth
sun.
Considerably less engaging.
Okay, first of all, not true. And second of all, this is way more amazing than all those other times.
I wonder. But very well. Astound me.
Look, someone took down that gigantic bear!
I'd rather not look, thank you. I have little interest in witnessing blood and gore so early in the day.
Oh, but it's already been cleaned and everything.
Which means some open wounds will still be present, plus whatever blood was slopped about in the process.
Fine, then don't look at that part. Just look at that terrifying face. I'd give anything to take out a monster like this.
Then you should form a hunting party, set up traps, and proceed with your life's work.
Didn't he lose a pillow or blanket in the canteen
No,
in
I
Three
don't wanna
Houses because he
hunt
just
it.
plops down
I
there?
wanna
Yeah,
take
he
it down.
has like a feather pillow.
Bare-handed bear handling, you know?
I understand your fixation, but in all of Fodlan,
Only my father could pull it off. Is that what you're gonna say? Hey, I'm not gonna be content being in his shadow forever.
rousing words, yet I seem to remember Count Burgleys was still in the academy when he brought down a bear and emerged unscathed.
Why are
You're
you guys
already
out
older
fighting
than he was
bears?
then.
Don't care, it's not too late. I'm gonna beat a bear, then I'm gonna get armor made that's just like my old man's.
You said the same when we were young, then decided to drag me along for the ride.
Well,
You took me through hill and dale in search of one, which made an absolute mess of my clothes and hair. And I had to treat your wounds every time you hurt yourself, though I did become quite adept at healing magic as a result.
So, win-win, right? Plus, you helped me, which I very much appreciate.
I suppose we'll call it a good thing and leave it at that. But perhaps a moratorium should be declared on such behavior for the time being? Yes, I think that would be best.
so this is how Linhardt started using healing magic.
what now?
Having to heal Caspar all the time.
Our focus should be on our enemies, not a bear. For this reason, I think it's best for you to put your dream on hold until the war is over. When peace reigns anew and we live in a world far better suited for free napping, I hope you can see your dream realized.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, and when that day does come, I will be happy to accompany you again. But for now, let's just focus on what is in front of us.
Put the bear brawl on hold. Got it. And hey, once I survive this war and get stronger, that bear'll be a pushover.
That's not... Actually, yes. I suppose the possibility of that isn't zero. Let's survive this war so all of our wildest bear dreams can come true one day.
I bet Caspar asked for Linhart not to heal his Harry Potter scar because he thought it looked cool. I'd believe that. I still think his barber did it though. Just cut a chunk right now.
Goodness, I slept too much. A little fishing ought to snap me right awake.
How do you not fall asleep fishing?
I am hearing you, Linhart.
Apparently so. Care to fish with me?
Plot twist. Petra also wants to fight a bear.
Watery expanse whilst our hooked morsel fly. What Piscean denizen
Oh dear.
dost thou? Nay, thou. Dost thou be intending to make thy quarry? In days of yore, I oft partooketh of the angler's art. Yea,
Petra.
forsooth, I was being quite adept.
Are you okay?
But in this place, thou art knowing thy waters better. Mayhap thou art being my guide?
Oh, that is wonderful. Is this about that love letter? You did say you were going to study up on the old speech. I was wondering why you were assaulting me with so many these and thous.
Fodlan's old tongue gives me much more difficulty than the young one.
Absolutely.
Us too, Petra.
Most people
Someone's been reading Shakespeare.
Way, let alone speak it. I'm in awe of you, Petra.
Well, fun fact,
What
I
you've
beat
done is
Arceus
very,
in
very
Pokemon
impressive.
Legends, and they gave Arceus
I
that
bet
kind
you
of
could scour the
dialogue.
continent and only
It
find a
was
handful
hilariously
people
out of
who can
place.
form such sentences. I mean, people haven't spoken that way since the goddess herself walked the land.
So speakers of this style are rare? I have been
So
trying
glad
my
the
hardest
characters
to learn
don't
how to
talk like
speak in
this in
everyone
everyday
else in
convo.
Fodlan.
Oh god.
And now I am finding success, but in the wrong century.
I think you should be proud. This only goes to show how much of an aptitude you have for
And now I want to hear
languages.
Rhea say things in that.
You're not even from Fodlan, and you
I wonder
can
if they have their
outvow the
own
best of
language.
us. That's fascinating.
I would imagine so.
Thou art extremely fascinating, Petra.
I am not understanding the funniness. Do the people of Fodlan truly never speak in this way?
Usually only if they're a professional actor or trying to make a bit of a joke. But perhaps you're about to usher in a
A
major
professional
comeback.
actor. Go ask Manuela.
In fact, I think we should schedule some time for you to coach me, Professor Petra.
Me teaching you? That idea is a wonderful one. You are usually teaching me so many
Seneth
things,
still
and
talks like
now I can be
this.
repaying the favor.
It's almost a shame you've got your life mapped out as Queen of Brigid. You'd make a fine academic. I don't suppose I could talk you into it.
An academic?
Yes, a sort of professional scholar. It takes passion and, more importantly, luck. But you've got both.
I do?
Aw.
Well, there's no question you're passionate and a
Lynn's
hard
being
worker,
encouraging.
which just leaves the luck part. And I'd say you live a charmed life indeed if people are dropping you love letters in the middle of a war. Whatever happened with that, by the way?
I gave him my rejection and will never be seeing him again.
What? Really? I'm dying to know more, but listen, just give the academia thing some thought, all right? You'd be perfect for it.
Aw. It's nice to see Linhart encouraging someone else. Especially Petra, because I think she's very intelligent. But I think that might get overlooked. Just because of the way that she speaks, you know? So it's nice to see him encouraging that, because she's incredibly smart. Seneth's name is just Set! Oh my god. Can I say what Ferdy's gifts what Ferdy gifts you for the Merc Whistle? Sure. That was one of the best supports. That was really good. Linhardt, I think, is so much more likable in this game than Three Houses. He's still Linhardt, but he doesn't really like overstep boundaries as much. Also, it is nice to have, in a way, it's nice to have less supports because some of them aren't or weren't necessary. Some of them felt a little filler, which I think is kind of just the series as a whole. That was especially true in Awakening. It was like, these people probably don't need to have supports together. But yeah, I think he's a lot more likable in this game for sure. My boy grew up well in this timeline. He did. Birdie gives you weapon repair oil for the Merc Whistle. The Rebel, do you think that's a bad gift? Because you were saying some people give you bad gifts. Because I am going to argue that that oil is not for weapons. Every Muriel support was very necessary.
Hey.
Yes, Muriel.
Got a minute?
I have several. Need something?
So, I heard a little about your past, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling me more about it.
Tim.
I see. So now you know, huh? Not the most pleasant story. What did you want to know?
I was thinking about how you asked all those questions about my mom.
Are we ever going to get the real
you were
story about
worried
Cheese's
I went
mom?
through the same thing as you.
Yeah, that about sums it up. You do have those mysterious powers after all. When I was little, some strange lady kidnapped me. I became a test subject for her twisted experiments. That's how I ended up with my condition, or whatever you want to call it. Not that it's life-threatening.
Safe to say my mom never did anything like that. I'm pretty sure I'd remember it if she did. She didn't really talk much, but I don't think she had a deceitful bone in her body.
It is kind of life-threatening. I would agree,
what
Butter.
you'd expect out in a village like that. She did keep to herself, though. Thinking about it more, it's possible she was on the run from someone.
That does sound a little worrying. But in any event,
She's talking about
I'm
her
glad you didn't
adoptive
go
mom,
through what I
right?
did. And unlike me, it seems you've got a pretty good handle on your powers.
Yeah, sure.
I think I've gotten the hang of them.
I don't know if that's accurate.
But that still doesn't make them safe. One day that sword might overtake me, and I'll turn into a monster. Like something out of a fairy tale.
If that ever happens, I'll just sigh and you'll come running. Then me and all your old friends would put you out of your misery. Now that's a real fairy tale ending.
Well, that won't give me nightmares at all. But if it ever came to it, I think that's how I'd like to go. Mercenaries need to use every weapon and tactic at their disposal. Maybe flinging these powers around isn't such a good idea. But right now, I need to do whatever I can to stay
Old
alive.
friends, you mean Hubert?
Now honestly, I should probably take a page out of your book and only use them as a last resort. I think that's what makes you pretty incredible, Happy. You've got this power right there, but choose not to use it.
I think that means I just gave up. You're way more amazing because you're still trying. No doubt about it.
No,
You know,
you're
the amazing
breathtaking.
one, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyway, was that all? 'Cause I feel like I need to move.
Yeah, thanks for talking with me. You going to train?
Yep. Figure it couldn't hurt to put in a little effort. You should come too if you're free. I hope to see you there.
Come to think of it.
Gals supporting gals, that's right.
Experiments, huh? What did that dream even mean?
I hope we do find out more about Cheese's origins, because they just keep alluding to. But then again, they did that with Byleth too, and we didn't find out anything about her mom until the DLC, so maybe it'll be Cheese's mom DLC. She was in the Muriel test tube.
What's up, Raphael?
There you are, Ash. Here, sit down.
Okay.
Now, eat up.
What
Hey,
is
this
that?
is the dish I was teaching you before. Raphael, did you make this yourself?
I
The
sure
meat
did.
dragon in a
So grab a
basement.
shovel
What is
and dig in, 'cause
confusing?
it's all yours.
I've got to say, it looks a lot more appetizing than before. Plus, it smells fantastic. All right, let's see what we've got. That was delicious. You
Ash looks
used
so
just the
small.
right amount of salt, which really brought
Look
out
how
the flavor of
tiny
the
he
herbs.
looks compared to Raphael.
Hey, you were right. It really does feel great to hear someone say that.
Oh, it's Naki?
I practiced seasoning and putting
Naki's
things on
pretty
the
good.
plate and all that stuff, just like you said. Oh, and I had some of the soldiers do a bit of taste testing for me. It sure was rough at first, but I think I've definitely improved.
You certainly have. I had no idea you were working so hard on this.
That's because I was sneaky. I only wanted you to try it once I knew it was perfect. You worked so hard to teach me. I just had to pay you back somehow.
Raphael, You know my father used to run a restaurant, right? Well, this is the dish he was famous for.
I didn't know that, actually. I forgot.
You're not talking about Lord Lenato, are you?
No, my birth father.
Oh.
Took ill and died a long time ago. I told you what he said about flavor and appearance because he always used to say it to me. And this tastes just like what he used to
Man,
make.
in this game, your dad's either dead or a dick.
I've tried
There's
for
no in
years
between.
to get the same flavor, but I couldn't do it. Honestly, I never thought I'd taste it again.
Raphael was
Come
not
on.
prepared for this
Eating through
emotion.
tears is no way to enjoy a meal. Good food should make you smile, not cry.
Please don't cry on this dish.
Sorry,
It took
Raphael.
him a very long
Guess I
time.
got lost in the past there for a second. But you're right. Good food should make people smile.
Rebel!
And everything
No.
tastes even better when you're sharing it with a room full of smiling people.
We even had
Right.
dead dick
In
dads.
that
It's
case-
true.
That's it! I'm making a new rule when I get back to the inn. You gotta
Who
smile
is
when you
he?
eat good food.
That'll be good for the cook and the customers alike.
I knew you'd agree. Eating's supposed to be a celebration. So whenever you get a hankering for my cooking again, just say the word, Ash.
Thanks, Raphael. And I'll be sure to eat it with a smile.
Imagine Lenato's foggy restaurant. They call it the foghorn. The tears help salt the dish. Ugh. That was a good support for Raphael, though. All right, Lorenz and Ignatz. We're gonna be missing out on a lot of. When we gotta do Golden Wildfire, there's gonna be like Claude and Hilda supports, and that's it. Aw, the support had you choked up. It was a sweet
There you
one.
are, Ignatz.
Oh, Lawrence! I find the beauty of this place to be so relaxing, don't you?
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree.
Aren't they standing beside the training grounds?
As are you. Not only are you a knight of House Gloucester, you have even taken on the role of a general within this army. To be honest, when first we met, I could not see you as anything more than a mere merchant's child who happened to be gifted with a better eye than most.
That's probably all I really looked like back then.
But now, you've grown so capable that I regularly mistake you for someone else entirely.
That's nice of you to say. But I still have a long way to go before I'm where I want to be.
Do you remember your time working as a knight in my territory? Back before the war began? Compared to then, you are practically brimming with life now, especially as we march from locale to locale.
You really think I'm that different?
I always thought you not fond of battle, hence why I find this reversal so very puzzling.
Well, it's because... I confess, I've been painting. Whenever
Confess your painting sins, Ignatz.
Is that so?
Do you think Seteth is the one who hears the confessionals of everyone?
Many places in Fodlan just like this one, with the most incredible views.
And he's hearing like real sins, then Ignatz comes in and he's like, forgive me, for I have sinned. I used acrylics.
That's why I've been looking so alive lately.
And Seth is like, are you kidding me?
Straight through me, in any case.
Given what he paints. Yeah, he's not apologizing for the subject matter. He's like, I've been painting Lady Rhea in the nude again. Seth is like, what?
About what? I granted you a position as my knight because I thought it to your benefit. But I see now that your heart lays somewhere else entirely. Hearing you talk about art with such passion, such fervor, it fills me with regret.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. If anything, I should be thanking you, Lawrence.
Lucy.
You should? What have I done to earn your gratitude?
Lacius, did you do that on purpose?
Shut down, I was lost, deprived of my purpose in life. But then you came and offered me the job as a knight. Everything I experienced in that role has given my life new color. One I don't think I could do without.
I see.
So no matter how I live, no matter what I paint, there will always be that one hue that reflects my duty as a knight of House Gloucester. That will never disappear. And I couldn't be prouder that it's there.
I too am proud, Ignatz. Proud to call you a knight of my house. And a friend.
That was pretty good for Lorenz. That's not where I thought that was going, Rebel. Just marry him. No. Tried to get him in Raph's supports, but for some reason it looked in this playthrough. It was locked in this playthrough, so I didn't even bother him with anyone else. Oh, it is? Oh, it is. Huh. So you're like, well, fuck this. I'm disappointed that Ignatz as Raphael's friend was not also named after a Ninja Turtle. I really feel like we missed out on him being named Michelangelo. I mean, he's a painter. Could have been Leonardo. Like, missed opportunity is all I'm saying. Oh, shit. Brilliant. Exactly. Would have been perfect. He would have to be Donatello because he's a big dork, or Leonardo. Got them in Golden Wildfire. Genuinely do not remember the contents of it. Well. All right. So. Time for the Vanguard whistle. I keep wanting to call it the Merc whistle. That's a different item. It's a whistle.
We've
Ignaz is Leonardo, Lorenz is Donatello, and Claude is Michelangelo.
A report.
Hilda just said weeb?
Right.
Hi, thank you for the supplies that I'm just gonna trade in. I'll buy your flowers. Even though I already have flowers, it's fine.
Right.
I think I already took this one, so I'm gonna take this one this time. Alright. I S-ranked all of these before stream, so we are free to skip them. But then after we do this battle, I don't know, are the small battles the same? Is it just like the big ones that are different between these two routes? Or endings, I guess. Ugh, I'm gonna go buy more whistles. You could see Claude being a weeb and Hilda shits on him for it. Pretty sure most of them are the same. It's just the battles, like the big ones. I thought so, because if you look at the record keeper, there's only one battle that's different.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Which is here, I believe. So that's the one I don't have. So I would assume that these would change, or it would show more question marks if there were other big battles that were different.
I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
Just main battles, okay. So then we're free to skip the small ones. Okay, I need to go buy more whistles. Before I do that, 37 points. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I don't need these right now. Also, it's a bummer that it's gonna take up an accessory slot, I would assume. But, right. So, let's go ahead and go ahead and buy 6 of these. I actually don't know. I couldn't bring myself to play the bad timeline all butter.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
You get more renown for skipping battles, right? I think so. Like, you mean if you go right here, like right to the main battle? I think so. I don't know how much more though.
The Imperial Army.
Do you think this might work?
Slightly increase experience gained by infantry in battle. Yeah.
We need to work with what we have.
Do it. Want to guess 2 apiece? Maybe. The other thing is, though, like, you can get resources, which I trade for, like, building materials. I've been trading for smithing stones, which has been pretty useful. So, I don't know if it's worth it to just beeline for the main battle or not. If it gave a substantial amount of renown, maybe. Raise combat level art for bows. I don't know, because I got Mercy to a bow knight, so she's... I could use her. I think I'll give it to Bernie, though. No recruits are in the small battles? No, no recruits or character deaths are in the side battles.
Indeed.
I'll take that. Same, not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, maybe I should just go. I looked it up. It says 3 per skipped battle. Yeah, the only thing I really have left is buying more experience gems. Like, the crest items I'll get, but I'm not really in a rush to get them. So, yeah, I don't know if it's super important. Also, this way we get... Well, the thing is, too, like, you get more activity points. So you can also earn some renown back. The max is maybe 3 optional battles. Doesn't add up too fast. Yeah, I'm just not sure it's worth it. I'll take those. Thank you.
Greetings.
Hey, Anna. Lend a hand. I love how you could just refuse. You could be like, nah, fuck you. Think the materials are better until you've upgraded all the weapons you're interested in. Yeah, if it's just 3, then it's not worth it. Right, and you can get other things too. Like I said, like training points and stuff. So... Alright, so Edelgard I have as a dancer right now. She's mastered so many things. I think she's mastered everything through advanced classes. Yep. So, trying to get her to master every class. So we're doing pretty well with that. She's a dancer right now. She was doing awesome as a trickster before. Time for Edelgard to twerk her way on the battlefield. Actually, I have an army of tricksters right now. Well, Edelgard's a dancer because I changed that, but Hubert's a trickster. Dorothea is as well. Isn't she? Or is she something else? She might be... Where's Dorothea?
Send a flower
Yep,
to battle
she's a trickster
and watch it
too.
bloom.
And she uses a grummery. I've been trying to pair Dorothea with people because she can teach them a few spells. So I've actually gotten her to teach a couple units, Meteor and Sagate? I don't know how to say that one. And then she can also teach Thoron. I don't know if she can teach Agnia's Arrow. I just got that for her and I haven't leveled it up yet, but she's been doing pretty well with that. Guess I'll give Hubert the experience gem. He's gonna have knowledge gem. Well, most of her spells are already fully upgraded. Let's do electric grounder. That works. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying. I think I got Hubert to learn Meteor? Yes. Plus 64, yikes, that's a sword with a wallop behind it. Oh yeah, the Sword of Saros. It also heals her. Restores HP proportional to damage dealt by the unit, so it's a pretty great sword for Edelgard. Thanks, Rhea. That's right. Thanks, Rhea. I immediately stole that from her.
It's time for battle.
We need to get the Saros sword to 69.
Let's sing a few bars to get our
Oh shoot, Hubert,
Right
get
then.
over here.
Let us go to work.
I'm teaching
Shall
you
we-
stuff.
Spirits out. Yeah,
Okay.
we can win this.
You know, Cheese, I think we can. Hey, Hubert.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem.
I guess Cheese is just hanging out down there.
I've got this.
Can we kill Rhea with her sword? I'm sure she would love that. Thank you. Tiger brought me a bubble tea.
I can do this.
Quickly defeat the courier.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Well, Cheese, that's
They
kind of on
must
you.
learn who they're up against.
This Wyvern Lord's just
Leave
chilling.
this one to me. That's my cue.
You go with boba tea support. Yes, I've discovered a new flavor that I like,
I've got it. Take a breather.
which is very exciting for me because I'm so damn picky.
This stronghold will fall. We did it.
You shall not pass. Oh, here comes Edelgard. What flavor? Taro. You've never had boba tea? So it's one of those things that some people really love and some people absolutely hate because of the texture. Basically it's tea, but I always get the milk tea because I don't like strong tea flavors. Some of them can be, especially if they're made with green tea. I usually get the flavors that are made with black tea. And then, you know, it has milk in it because it's milk tea. But what it is that, and then they add boba, which are little tapioca pearls. And they are chewy. So some people do not like that. I love it, but I know that some people really hate the texture. There are also other things, like you can add jelly instead of the tapioca pearls. I have not had that, so I don't know, but some people prefer the jelly. They have different flavors. And then there's also like popping pearls, and they aren't chewy. They sort of like melt in your mouth and then give a flavor. So I've had the strawberry ones. They're pretty good. So it kind of depends. You can really customize. Most places let you customize it kind of how you want.
Peace awaits us. I know it does.
Good job, Cheese. Look how cute she is in her little Grimoire outfit. You like the green apple gel? Don't think it pairs well with most milk teas, though. That's fair. Would ask out. She's rocking it. Think I should try strawberry jelly boba tea based on my last experience. Yeah, if you don't like the texture of the tapioca pearls, then I would suggest trying the popping ones or jelly. Or you don't need to put anything in there at all. Like, if you just want the tea, you can ask without the boba. Yum. Excuse me as I chew. But taro is like, I think it's kind of like a sweet potato, which seems weird in a drink. Eco got it for himself and I tried it and I actually really liked it. It's sort of like a fruity flavor with like a hint of nuts. It's hard to explain, but I ended up really liking it, so that's been my flavor of choice. I also like coconut and strawberry. I usually go for strawberry, but I've been branching out a little bit. Some strawberry is pretty good. And then other times it really depends where you're getting it from. But they have like so many different flavors. They have like honey, brown sugar, strawberry. I've seen green apple. There's some with coffee in them. Like there's a huge number of flavors. So it's an interesting flavor. It is. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Strawberry can feel forced if overdone. Well, the strawberry that we got recently was way too, like, tasted way too much like tea, and it was kind of a weird flavor. And Eco didn't really care for it either, which he's far less picky than me, so I feel like not all strawberry flavors are created equal, you know?
Everything has its use.
You like brown sugar milk tea? Eco's gotten that a couple times.
Which battlefield are
Some
you
taste
headed to?
very obviously artificial. That too, yeah. So it just kind of depends. This is mine now. Ooh, another training point.
Ah.
Yo, 3 master seals. See, I mean, it's kind of worth it. Speaking of, I need to buy some of those from Anna. I've been using them up. All the seals. Must complete all side missions. Well... I don't think I can use the whistle on this one. Bummer. Hey, Amphu, how are you? Well, I hope everything's okay, Amphu. I hope you guys are prepared.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Hurricanes are no joke.
Everything has its use.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
How have these two not gotten to a C yet? Hubert, do you have any? Alright, Hubert and Lorenz. That's a pair. gonna go ahead and use a Master Seal for Ferd.
Gaze upon my
Not gonna hit my city, but it can still affect the power. City's in a red zone to losing power. Well, I'm glad that you're in a safe zone. Caspar is already paired with Raphael. Oh wow, Ferd is lovable. Edelgard only needs a C with Ignatz. Alright, Linhart. Amir? Okay. We can do that. Bernie have any? You got rice pudding. I don't know if I've ever had rice pudding. With cinnamon. I'm really trying to get all of the C's with the Black Eagles. While I can. Mercy with anybody? Okay. Let's do that. Rice pudding can be good when done right.
Who knew this power slept within? I'll remember this.
I had this talent hidden away?
Ah, despoil. Good.
Wait to get back out there.
Dorian Ash.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how
Nice
you do.
job, fam.
Care to make yourself useful?
I feel like bad rice pudding would be an issue.
Counting on you both.
I'll do the best I can.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
We all must do our fair share.
Guess I could do.
Care to make yourself useful?
Another round of chores.
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
Perfect.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
Okay, so Hubert and Petra hate those. I'm curious. I don't think Petra says anything negative if she hates the task. It cracks me up that Manuela does.
Counting on you both.
I will see it done speedily.
No, I think that's what Petra always says.
I always get the job done, and I'm thorough.
Hey.
We all must do our fair share.
You like giving people gifts they hate to see how they react.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Right?
I'll take that. And this. Select a unit with charm 22 or higher. You think Cheese, do you think Cheese has it? I don't know.
I see.
Right.
Also, you can trade in some of these little items for smithing stones if you need to. Okay, I need to go and buy stuff from Anna before I forget.
Make sure you're ready.
Hey there. Welcome. Welcome.
Is that the one?
One Master Seal? Anna,
Is
come
that
on
the
now.
one?
Come on now.
Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
I'll
Nothing
take
but the best
that
for you. Is
and
that the
that
one?
and
Nothing but
this.
the best for you. Nothing but the best for you.
And that.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
I really need to grind money
Thanks a bunch.
because some of these upcoming battles are going to be pretty high level. Like I think the chasm battle or stage is like 100, something like that.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
So can only take infantry, fine. Yeah, if you have like an external battery Amphi, you should definitely make sure that's charged as well. Just in case you need it for your phone. They're pretty handy. The one I have is actually a Nintendo one. It's for the Switch, but it works really well for pretty much anything.
I will prepare the Scarlet Path.
All right, Hubert, calm down.
It's time for battle.
I will cry. Right then, let's show every last gasp of morale from the throats of our foes.
All right, Hubert.
We can win this.
Oh, very well.
I think we're gonna get extra experience for this because that was our battle strategy. But I don't know if it's like regular experience or if it's class experience. Does Edelgard ever tell Hubert to stop being so edgy? No. I think she finds it endearing.
Let us go.
Come on, peer training.
One step closer to victory.
Right now I'm trying to teach Hubert Thoron and Pegate? I still don't know if I'm saying that right. Kingdom Army's forces are fired up. I don't think that's gonna... That guy just went flying. I don't think that's a problem for me at the moment. Cheese, what are you doing? Cheese is just standing there living her best life.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who
I mean, I don't know. If you looked that good in a battle, like... I get it if you just won't stand there.
I'm bringing it down.
Don't think I have one. Maybe I should invest in one. They're pretty useful. I've actually used mine on like car rides and stuff. If my phone or my Switch dies.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Hubert, will you learn this?
How could we fail?
Will you learn?
Stand back.
Well, maybe Hubert will teach Dorothea something then. Now he's not going to out of spite.
Final words. I got this. Let's go. I feel no mercy. Any final words?
How does that please you?
All right, who's alive?
Their weakest point.
Who's still alive?
Lady Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
Hit them
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Let us begin.
Let us go.
The sucky thing is like, I don't think they have an A support. I think they just get to a B. And I think you have a better chance of teaching something if they have a higher support.
But we require immediate support.
Very well.
Every time I grow stronger, I'm thrown into another battle. It's a vicious cycle.
You provide a shining example for all.
Edelgard, maybe not the best words after that. Cartwheel.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Dominic General. So, like, is this person related to Annette then? Or is that just saying they're a general for the Dominic house?
Leave this one to me. Looks like you
Okay,
could use
why
some
don't you
help.
stay here. Cheese, what are you doing?
Take a breather.
Cheese, what are you up to? What are you up to over here, Cheese? Could be interpreted either way, yeah. F. Excuse me, Ruth.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. You shall pay for this. You hear? I got this.
I saw Dorothea say that once, and Ignatz was like, nice work, and the PAs reenacted it. That's great.
I've got this.
Okay, well, Edelgard is... over there. We don't need to wait for them to team up. We're good. We don't need to wait for that. We don't really need the Pegasus Knights, to be fair.
Allow me me to lend you a hand.
He's fine. Just a bunch of meteors hitting him. I saw one where Dorothea said something along the lines of, "This is our greatest achievement," when Sylvain died. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if she had said that after Ferd punched him in the face?
Cheers means so much more when I'm on stage.
Edelgard looks like a tiny Greek goddess. Well, I see that peer training didn't work. God damn it. There's a Twitter video where Shez dies during a battle, and then in the background, Claude is laughing and goes, "Nice." That's on brand for Claude. Selecting it to raise their magic. I mean...
That's so.
Training point, yay. I don't want either of this garbage. I don't want your garbage. Rebel. I did. Her magic stat is off the charts. It's pretty amazing, actually.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
I think I've learned something new.
Oh, there we go.
Training can be the... Can't wait to see how you do.
Did you get dual onslaught? I did. It's pretty great. See? Factors magic into physical attacks and strength into magical attacks when calculating damage. He has so many skills. Found the video, sent it in Discord. Thanks, Lucy.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has
grab
its use.
materials. We don't have any points left. Let me just... I'm pretty sure I already bought all the master seals from the shopkeeper, but I'm gonna just make sure.
I carry a little of everything here.
Yep. Okay.
Hope to see you again
Good.
soon.
Yeah, not the record keeper.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
All right. This is the big one.
We'll soon arrive at Baron Mateus's lands. Once we claim them, all of Western Fargus, roughly 1/3 of the kingdom's territory, will be under the rule of the Empire.
House Mateus was demoted from a viscountcy to a baronage for their part in some sort of revolt. The current Baron Mateus, whose father was the previous lord, is hardly the most loyal subject of the crown.
It's time.
Removing him from the picture should be a simple matter.
However, the kingdom has sent the Baron help in the form of the former Duke Fraldarius, who they call the Shield of Fargus. So long as he holds authority here, we won't be able to break their soldier solidarity.
Automod did not like kiss her for some reason, Lucy. I don't know why.
That's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, I'll fight whoever I need to. It just feels like we're pitted against familiar faces every time we turn around.
And that isn't all. Our reports indicate the enemy has hired Gerald's mercenaries.
Oh,
We know
DJM,
from
I'm not
personal
ready.
experience how formidable those foes can be.
The Ashen Demon again.
Say, that reminds me. What are you planning to do
Rebel.
about that exactly?
We should probably just steer clear of them entirely. There's
Well.
no point throwing our lives away against an opponent we can't beat. All we've got to do is take out Baron Mateus or the Shield of Fargus, and those mercenaries will scatter to the wind.
Oh, come now.
Automod
You're
apparently doesn't
strong
like
enough to
anyone
defeat
kissing
the
anyone.
Ashen Demon if you want. I know you are.
Arval, you little shit.
But if this is how you'd like to handle it, I'll still be in your corner helping you every step of the way.
I possess skill at leading surprise attacks, and Bernadetta would be making a good decoy.
Oh!
If we are all working together, we will reach
like,
our
are
goal
you
with
kidding
much
me?
ease.
I get a say in this whole decoy plan, right?
I was only saying a
Poor
fact,
Bernie.
not asking you to be doing it. Please accept my apologies.
Oh, okay.
I hope you plan to leave some of the enemy for me. You are all so skilled. I often feel like the fifth wheel on
Puppies
a
wanna play.
well-crafted carriage.
Hey, buddy.
Don't
No, you
downplay
can't
your
jump up on my
talents,
lap.
Ferdinand. You give us courage every time we step on the field.
I'm lucky to be surrounded by so
Rue
many
really
gifted
wants up on my
leaders.
lap right now. You're
With
being very
all of you
pushy.
at my side,
You're
there is
being
no
pushy.
limit to what the
You're being
Empire
pushy.
might achieve in the years to
God,
come.
Rue.
Victory to the
No, Rue,
Empire!
let me move my chair. Did you hear that clunk? That was him hitting his head on the top of my desk because he couldn't wait for me to slide my chair back far enough for him to be able to jump into my lap.
Arval,
So he jumped up
seriously?
and smacked his head on
You
the
can't drag me
desk.
off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you?
He's happy now. He's in my lap. You're gonna make this
Well,
battle
I've been
difficult.
struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. You think the same thing's gonna happen today?
Hard to say for sure.
He's getting scritches.
But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're on the cusp of something terrible. An act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Arval, you don't even do shit. Like, Arval doesn't really do anything. I mean, maybe they will in this route, but like, they got, you know, kind of pushed out of the way by Epidermis or whatever his name is. Oh, I forgot Yuri existed. That's not me being shady. I legit forgot that you could persuade him here. Okay, so for this one, we just need to like beeline and kill the guy, right? To get the other ending. Root, you can't have my arm. I need my arm. He's a bit different in each route for some reason. Like, he and Ches have a wildly different relationship in Golden Wildfire. Huh. Oh, don't pick Resonant Lightning? You just have to fight Byleth. You can kill or spare the Baron if you want. Oh, that doesn't matter? Okay. Then we'll just do these and ignore that then. Arvel is also a lot more pushy with their anti-Byleth agenda in Azure Gleam from what I've seen. Well, are we shocked? What matters is that Byleth fights you before you kill Rodrigue. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put Hubert over here so that I can keep trying to teach him things. Third, let's bring Mercy. Do I need Bernie for Yuri?
I can do this.
I don't think so. Do I not need anyone for Yuri?
There's no time to waste.
Just gotta fight Yuri, no burning required. Okay. I'm gonna give Cheese Physic just in case. Also, I need to level it up and like it takes me forever to level up healing because I never use it. Alright, so we've got this works. Okay. Knowledge gem, knowledge gem. Knowledge gem. We'll give Bernie experience gem. I'm really gonna have to buy levels for some characters because they are very much a lower level than the main few that I have. But I need more money for that. Sadly. Been using heal to level up by making the person heal NPCs. Best way I can level heal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. How dare Lucy?
Our enemy has placed Baron
Used it for
Mateus
supports and then for
front and
NPCs you have to protect.
While Gerald's mercenaries are over with the main position.
We have no option but to defeat the enemy.
Use you, I was paying attention.
Right then. Shall we join hands in battle?
You can count on me. Allow me to aid you.
If you kill him, you never get Byleth, though. Kill who? Manages that Byleth fights you before you kill Rodrigue. Okay.
That's my cue.
Commander Rodrigue. Anything beyond that, however, requires careful consideration.
It will take time to ready a path to the shore.
The Baron guy?
Until then, let us begin by attacking the plain to the west.
Well, the other non-healing white magic is kind of useless in the game since you only get 2 spell slots. Yeah, that's kind of my problem with it. I wish that there was a special, like, a separate slot just for healing magic.
Shore up your defenses. Do not permit the enemy to break through.
Because it's not super useful. Like, it's mostly useful for healing NPCs.
Surrounding the Baron, we might convince him to lay down his arms. Let us go.
The Baron guy? Well, he's probably gonna die.
Kill anyone who dares approach me.
I feel like they should have given 4 magic slots and then for magic physical classes 2 slots, for combat arts and 2 for magic. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's not enough for combat arts / magic. I assume they did that, maybe because of the buttons. Ah, peer training successful! Yeah! Nice. So that was Thuron. Listen, sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 battles.
Very well.
I can't believe it's come to this.
Hubert is big brain. Well, unfortunately we're not listening to Hubert today.
I refuse to perish on this wretched excuse for a battlefield.
Well, you did just perish on this battlefield, though.
Why did this happen? Might have run surrender out of him had he lived. What? Oh. Done is done.
Hubert's like, well... Oh, yeet. Hubert isn't that mad about it. He's really not, though. He's pretty okay with it.
I can do this.
Why are you guys all clustering up here? Fine. I'll do the things. Yeah, peer training successful. We got both. Ah, I guess I should make Hubert an active unit. So I can have him train her. I wasn't expecting this to be successful.
Our swift strikes will be shaking the enemy's spirit.
This way.
Let us go.
Good. We've decimated the enemy's forward position.
The Emperor's roster shames the rest of us. I must find a way to distinguish myself.
Bro, no offense, but like,
Continue to the northwest.
unfortunately,
Finish that
you don't do much.
Ha! I knew the Baron wasn't up to the task. We'll have to forestall the enemy ourselves. Move out and attack.
Double yay.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many spells I can get people to learn. I tend to like the spells more than the combat arts. So I've been more focusing on them for peer training. Now you're all clustered down here. Goodness.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Actually, Bernie can go over there.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up.
Shall we? Let's give
Get
it
him,
a
Mercy.
shot.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave.
They're just having a party. I guess so. They just haven't been given an order, so they just follow me, I guess.
I can do this.
Let us go.
Let's start the attack.
I will capture this stronghold.
Please let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
I'm bringing it down.
So far, so good. Though I'm prepared for something to go horrifically wrong any minute now.
Linhart.
I'm all for exercising caution, Lynn, but could you not be such a wet blanket?
Rude.
Once I'm on stage, I won't leave until I've seen my performance through.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Well.
Apologies.
Well done.
I love that you can always tell where Hubert has been just because of the purple spikes. I think they might be dead. Do you think? I don't know. Maybe we should go back and check.
An enemy detachment from the rear?
Take them out now. We can't afford the risk.
We will soon control the area.
All right, Bernie.
Bernie's time to shine.
Not a problem.
Maybe Cheese. Cheese, if you could go and deal with that. And Ferd
There's
can
not
help
a
you.
question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this.
Ferd can go help. Go, Ferd. Oh, hey, Mercy. Oh no, Hubert in the clown costume. I know, that made me laugh when I first saw it. Very much not Hubert's style.
Can't leave this position undefended.
Oh, hey, Kita. Oh, turn it around, turn it around. Oh, there's Yuri. That's all right. Mercy on a horse is actually kind of fitting.
And I'm not going to back down now.
He's at least semi-reasonable. If we can pin him down, I think he'll listen.
Oh, hey, hey, hey. Whoop. Initiating strategy. The real clown is here, Rebel.
Please tell me you're not pointing that thing at my beautiful face.
Well, I would if the targeting would work with me.
Tougher than I look.
I've heard of you, Yuri. Perhaps we can forge a new arrangement that benefits us both.
Okay, bye.
Well, when you put it that way. I guess I would prefer not to get butchered.
Alright, he's recruited.
I must stop the enemy here.
Here, where's Kita gonna be?
We've cleared a way to the shoal. We can attack from the east now.
Finally, form a pincer and bear down on Roderick's position from both sides.
I won't last long trying to hold them off from 2 directions.
Why can't we throw people in the water? Yeah, anyway. You know, like those,
We've come to help, Lord Roderick.
the environment kills in Mortal Kombat?
Let's show them the steel fog.
And stage kills? These are just Fraldarius soldiers. Paladin. Alright.
It's
Bernie,
Bernie's time.
attack!
All right. But it's
Attack,
Bernie's
Bernie.
time. Sure hope this goes okay. Shall we? Let's give it a
Mercy
shot.
and take that.
Leave this one to me.
I'm gonna jump over here
Take a breather.
with cheese.
Let's start the attack.
There you go, Ferd. Well, that's fine. It's getting some level ups though, which is good.
Might be time for this.
Oh, thank you. I wish I had your strength.
That's my. Here goes.
Very well.
It's not over.
Stop sending this child into war, please. Okay, this is
Leave this one
advanced
to
to
me.
enemy base. Ah, Kita's back there.
That's
All
my
right.
cue. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Imbeciles! I'll not falter. My word.
Get him, Bernie. Oh, Alois.
Better late than never.
Well,
None of you knaves shall pass.
Let's do this!
I'm bringing it.
damn, Bernie.
I'll
Alright,
take over.
time to fight Alois.
I come bearing reinforcements. Now go and help your comrades.
Better tomorrow.
Jeez. Dorothy, holy
Nothing
shit.
to fear from that rabble. Now remain calm and take the stronghold.
Ugh. That's one beating too many. I leave the rest to you.
Tori just slapped his family into existence.
I don't care who you are. You go no further.
Alright, here we go.
There's no avoiding a fight with the Ashen Demon now.
I can do this! I'm taking as many of you down as I can. I've never faced a challenge like this.
Let us go.
Please look out for me.
Watch my back.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies. I can still win this. No, not again. I have to get out of here.
Keto left the battlefield.
Happy to see the demon flee, but that erratic behavior concerns me.
Here for me? You must be eager to die.
Rodrigue. Sir.
Very well.
Rodrigue, please.
Watch my back.
Think of your son, Dimitri Rodrigue.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
No, not
Yeet.
Forgive me, Felix. Protect His Majesty.
I love how that's his last words. Protect His Majesty.
The enemy commander has been defeated. Grant no quarter to any soldiers who refuse to surrender.
I leave
Jeez.
to take care of one backup squad and come back to this? What a mess.
Sorry, Dad.
Let's go. Time to send a few of you to the grave before Rodrigue gets lonely.
Your Felix helped kill Dimitri Rodrigue.
Now we know what happened to our reinforcements.
You can die for His Majesty like Glenn. Bleh. I assume the bleh was him dying.
Please look out for me.
Watch my back.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
His final bleh. Ah, jeez. How many KOs?
Watch my
Hi,
back.
Dooms. How are you?
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
The Ashen Demon might have gotten away. You'll make a fine substitute for me.
Watch my back.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
You're good, just working.
Stronger folks than
Oh,
you
hey,
have
Dad.
tried and failed to claim the Blade Breaker's head.
We're almost there.
Impressive, yes. But I prefer the roar of a crowd to any honors in battle.
You have strength enough to turn the tide of battle yourself.
It should be enough. Yep.
Where does it come from?
Oh, well, there's cheese. Ready to go.
May I trouble you?
Watch my back.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
My arm. That's not good.
Please look out for me.
Watch my back.
I'm ready whenever you are. Apologies.
Too late to get away now.
I keep hearing Bernie.
It looks like you finally beat me. About time my luck ran out. Guess I'm overdue. The rest is up to you, kid.
I defeated the Blade Breaker. I can't believe it.
Randolph!
Don't worry about me. Just go. Hurry.
I won't!
Please, Fleisch.
Oh, Kita's here. And she's pissed. And she's also possessed. Holy shit.
How could you? You monster! Hey! Don't leave me. Please, Randolph. This can't be real. Randolph, I'm so sorry. You're
And here I
gone
thought he would
forever.
die if you, like,
And it's all
let him
because of
lose all
me.
his HP.
It's all my fault.
How is it your fault?
You know that's not true.
Definitely not.
He could have
It's definitely
escaped,
my fault.
And instead he stayed
Actually.
behind to protect me. And that's why that thing.
In that case, the fault is
The dead
mine.
eyes are not making this
I had the Ashen
better.
Demon cornered and couldn't close the deal. And then Gerald gave me so much trouble that I wasn't able to reach you in time. I could have prevented all this if I'd just been a little quicker. A little better.
That's not true. You saved me.
That wasn't me. It was Randolph.
Yeah, like, what did
gave his
Fleesh
life
ever
for
do?
yours.
Just make her suffer no matter which game it is.
I know
Justice
there's
for
nothing I can
Fleesh.
say now that will help. So instead, I'll let my sword do the talking when I cut the Ashen Demon down.
You're more than capable of it, too. You had that monster right in your grasp. I only wish my premonition hadn't come true.
If only you had done
Gerald's
the good ending.
No. This is all my fault. I let them walk all over me. I left him unprotected. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. Mercenaries live short lives.
Damn,
It
Kita.
did not have to be like this. Had you not scorned my strength, your father would yet live.
Whoa. Sothis. Come on
Captain
now.
was a true titan among men. I can't believe
Kita's
he's
just not good with her emotions. She's...
There is a way to solve this woe. Just grant to me your worldly flesh, and vengeance shall be yours.
Execute him, Byleth! He
We
failed!
must now send the whelp that killed your father to an early grave.
I love how Sothis is just
Do you
smiling
mind
as she's
taking
saying this in her
command for a
portrait.
while, Aloise? There's something I need to do.
Sothis is sounding a lot like Rhea right now, right? It's like starting to... You were starting to see some similarities. Oh, switch.
This task is mine alone.
Very well. But don't you dare get yourself killed.
So is Alois my dad now? Like, did he finally get a daughter? A real one?
Cheers means so much more when I'm on stage.
You might have a better job selling that proposition if you didn't say worldly flesh.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
We just created another cycle of revenge. We did. It's interesting that they kind of advertised the game as this ending. You know what I mean? Like, they really pushed this feud between Shez and Byleth, but that's not even the kind of main or good quote-unquote ending. I feel like we were clickbaited.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Yo.
Only thorns left on this rose. Hope this is good for something.
I must make the most of this ability.
Yeah. Good job, Dorothea. Definitely clickbaited with the more dramatic scenes in the trailers. Oh, yeah. Well, great. In this rock, it's a cutscene, but in the good one, it's literally just everybody talking. Yeah, well, they had to be like, you know, we need a sad cutscene.
Darius has been defeated. Now Mateu's territory and all the western lands of Fargus will yield as one to the Empire. Still, this battle came at a far greater cost than we are used to paying.
Yeah, it
This is
sucked.
the most dead and wounded
All we have
faced.
now is Yuri.
Not to mention the loss of General Randolph. And yet, we might finally be rid of one of the greatest thorns in our collective side. Eliminating Captain Gerald was a masterstroke. If we are lucky, his band will fall apart without him.
Or it may throw them into a vengeful fury that makes them stronger and more united than ever.
Monica
That's
is
going to be a
one
problem,
step ahead.
especially with the Ashen Demon still roaming the land unchecked.
An intriguing figure, that one. And a crest bearer for certain. We'd be smart to step lightly.
Guess that explains where all the awesome power is coming from.
But the Ashen Demon doesn't strike me as nobility, and only nobles have crests.
I'd posit the man
That's not
standing
true.
next to you doesn't exactly exude nobility either.
The demon's hair exhibits new color. It is like something from one of Bridget's old stories. One will be chosen by the spirits and granted their protection. And with that protection, great power.
Can I just go on the record and say no to vengeance? I have zero interest in being revenged upon.
That's the risk one takes when entering battle, Bernadetta. Sadly, you can't take up arms and not expect reprisal. We have no control over whether they
Yeah, I
come
mean, what
for us
nobles
or
don't
not.
cheat?
We can only control what we do next.
No way! No one's making me take my medicine!
If you insist on continuing to interrupt Her Majesty, you will have far more immediate things
Hubert,
to
be
fear
nice
than
to
an
Bernie.
enemy's nebulous vengeance.
Come to think of it, has anyone seen our mercenary friend?
I know what I told Fleisch, but did I really do the right thing?
Of course. You did what no one else could.
You pronounced it flesh, but that sounds like
The Ashen
flesh.
Demon may have escaped, but you got rid of their captain.
I think I prefer flesh.
There's no question you've grown, and next time, the Ashen Demon will fall.
But so many people died, including Randolph.
A price must always be paid for victory. And besides, Randolph is just one man.
One man who was handpicked by Edelgard, just like me. One man who shared all of our struggles. He was a good man and a fine ally, and now he's dead because of me.
I mean,
I had no idea you cared so much. All the more reason to finish what you started. You can still make this death mean something, and I can give you the strength to do so. Now cheer up. Seeing you sad like this makes me...
Makes you what?
Yes, it makes me very... something. Tight in the chest. Anyway, stop frowning at me. I don't like it. No matter what anyone else tells you, I'm the closest ally you have. Remember, we're partners in destiny.
Are you prepared for this?
Honestly, I don't know. Gerald wouldn't want this. He didn't believe in vengeance for vengeance's sake.
Indeed.
Yeah, you should just call him Dad,
You
okay?
could not be more right. Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
So it sounds like you might want revenge. Sounds like maybe
I could do
you.
this by force, you know. Be grateful
This
then that
bitch.
I asked for your leave at all.
Zothas and Arval are very unlikable in this
has
game.
to come from me. And I accept your power. Help me win.
Yeah, okay, Rhea. Like, geez.
Ah, yes. You
I
shall make a
I
most
actually
worthy
prefer
vessel
bratty, childish Zothas from Three Houses.
And now, behold all that I have discovered at the edge of time.
Uh-oh. This definitely does explain a lot about Rhea, though.
Heroic bloodlines. Through a new pact with the Leicester Alliance, Edelgard can direct her might at the kingdom, and though it comes at no small price, her forces steadily
See, Dad
gain
lives
the
on
upper
through
hand.
his stories.
But the
through his
kingdom
narration.
does not stand idly by. Dimitri rallies the Western Lords, led by House Dominic, blood of one of the 10 elites, in a last-ditch effort to forestall the Empire.
No, brother. Anything but that. You cannot force
Ugh,
the
you're
realm
gonna make me
into
look
an
at
end.
Gilbert after this? I was already
Calm yourself.
upset.
I've merely bade her wield, but not sent her rushing off into the teeth of the enemy.
It's all right,
Hey, Missiles
Father.
girl.
I know I'm the only one who can do this. Just seeing the crest of Dominic and our
Thanks for the
hero's
resub for
relic is
54
going to
months.
improve
Hello, I
everyone's
see
morale.
Larva. And he seems so nice till you get to know
It
him.
shames me to thrust this task on you, when it should have fallen to that craven son of mine.
Yes, I doubt we can expect Simon to return and wield the relic, considering how quickly he abandoned us.
It seems I raised him poorly, yes. I should have taught him how our house managed to survive this long without starving or freezing.
Don't look so sad, Uncle. I'll gladly carry the burden until Simon returns.
But Annette...
Enough, Father. Stop worrying.
Could you imagine if he called her like the wrong name?
Nothing compared to what the soldiers
He's
are
like,
going
wait, what
through
was
at
your
the
name?
front.
I forgot.
So many people are fighting and dying out there. Some of them my good friends.
Was it Amy?
I'm not going to cower in safety while they struggle. Especially when I'm in the best
But
position to
Annabelle.
help.
Forgive me, Annette.
If you sense any danger at all, child, promise me that you'll run. I couldn't bear to lose you.
Oh, really? Because you murdered her.
So let's just all do the best we can to
In my
keep our
playthrough of
land
3
safe.
Houses, so I mean... I'm pressing X to doubt Gilbert. Imagine if he just calls her daughter and Annette's like, wait, do you even know my name? He just keeps like saying champ, buddy. And then eventually she's like, wait, do you even know what my name is? Do not endanger yourself, my little Antoinette. Listen, sport. I think Sothis also benefited from being around the students in 3 Houses, so she was more empathetic and respectful of free will. Maybe. I thought it was just because she didn't have her memories. So she kind of had a different personality, maybe, but I don't know. It could be that. It could have been, like, maybe a Byleth's influence. I'm just, like, it makes me wonder if that Sothis is just a product of, like, all the horrors that happened to her and her family, or if that's how she always was. Like, was she not a benevolent god when she was ruling? You know what I mean? Like, was she crueler? I'd be curious to know. Gilbert have actual family yet? Just Annette. And that other guy, his brother. That's definitely Gilbert's Google search history. All terms of endearment for children. We know at least where Rhea got it from. Yeah, I mean... it kind of explains how she's cool with just making vessels to house Sothis and seemingly not caring what happens to them. I mean, caring to an extent. It did seem like she cared about Citri. But also, like, if it came down to it, she would have let Sothis have Citri's body. Just think it's the typical God seeing humans as ants type of deal, where she's neither benevolent or malevolent, just utilitarian or casually callous. Oh, could be. Yeah, you could be right. It could just be a, like, you're beneath me kind of thing. It's possible. Lots of theory craft material. It's interesting, though, because Seteth and Flame don't seem to be that way. Rhea, I kind of get those vibes from her, but she's not outright. She doesn't, I don't think she outright says that, but she definitely gives off the vibe of, like, you know, I'm above you kind of thing. But Seteth and Flame never do, which is interesting and makes me wonder, like, what their relationship is to Sothis. If Seteth was a direct, like, child of her, or, you know, a later, like, I don't know, grandchild or something. She used to have a physical form, and not be a voice in somebody's head might affect how she treats people. That's true. Do you remember reading an interview for this game where the devs said they wanted to showcase how terrifying Sothis can be? Well, they did it. They succeeded. I think Seteth is conditioned to also be kind of callous because he's culpable and supportive of Rhea's church, but he's capable of learning. Yeah, but I don't get the superiority necessarily. from him. Like, he's stuffy, but I don't actually think he would see himself as necessarily above humans. I could see Rhea saying that, though, or seeing that. But then again, I still headcanon that Flayn's mom was a human. But who knows? He's just gotta stick up his ass. Yeah. You know.
The lords surrounding the capital are the most loyal to the crown.
We have Geraint, Enid, Brennius, and Belinus. There is no telling whether these houses will choose subjection or destruction. Regardless, we cannot simply ignore them as we attempt to march on the capital. We must seize control of each of their lands and establish footholds before continuing on.
The Alliance is still doing everything we expected of them. There are no changes on that front. So as long as we continue tightening the vice around the kingdom, we're certain to fulfill your Majesty's goals.
Glad to hear it about the Alliance.
Does this mean the war will be over soon? I feel some actual motivation coming on.
Well,
Bernie.
in that case...
Nope, never mind, motivation gone.
That was a close one, Bernadetta. You almost got yourself assigned to the front lines. As for me, you know what to do. Just put me right at the front and let me start wrecking stuff.
We shall see who does more wrecking of stuff, Caspar. I will not be letting you outshine me. Watch as I am bringing glory to Bridget and the Empire on the battlefield.
I wonder if I'll find someone worth marrying before this war is over.
Of course you will, Dorothea. You're amazing.
Enough. It's easy to let your
Edelgard's
guard
like, I
down
don't want
when
to
the
talk
end
about
is in
this.
sight, and we can't fall victim to that.
People
Stay
died,
disciplined,
Dorothea.
and together we will
Kim,
take
people are
Fodor's
dying.
future in hand.
Don't worry, Edelgard. We're ready to get this done.
That goes doubly so for me. I must ready myself for the final clash that looms in the coming days.
Great. Love that for you, Arval.
Right then. Let's start by taking care of the enemy in front of us.
Battle suggestions.
I have the most brilliant idea.
Yeah, we don't need materials.
What do you think of this?
I don't really need any of these. Sell items for a slightly higher price? I mean, that'd be great if I had some bullions, but I don't think I do. So I guess I'll just take the materials and trade them in.
I'll do what I can.
Shall we?
Alright, well. Byleth and Geralt are not here with us this time. Sad. Which I guess also means that we don't get Leonie, because we needed Geralt for Leonie. So. Oh well. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab that. I wonder if everybody has different dialogue now? They might. So I guess we'll have to talk with everybody. So, Rebel, were you saying that this has, were you saying that this has less chapters than if you get Byleth? Like this route? I think this one is... Oh, this one only has 15? Oh. I didn't know that.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that works.
I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
I have no idea, but I'd imagine a select few would be different, like Fleesh and Caspar. You're probably right. Few of the chapters get cut. Interesting. Okay, well, it is almost 11:30, and we are streaming again tomorrow. So probably shouldn't get into this chapter tonight. So we'll have to do this next week. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging with me. But tomorrow we're going to be doing Splatfest. So we're going to be starting at 1 p.m.